Welcome to Şanlıurfa, a legendary treasure in southeast Turkey, with a jaw-dropping 12,000 years of history, a city believed to be the birthplace of Prophet Abraham, and flavors that for sure will blow your mind. Urfa is an absolute must-visit. Stick around because by the end of this video, you'll be wondering how this epic destination wasn't already on your bucket list. Şanlıurfa is a city in the historical Mesopotamian region, located in southeastern Anatolia, Turkey. It is bordered by Mardin to the east, Gaziantep to the west, Adıyaman to the north, Diyarbakır to the northeast, and Syria to the south. As the seventh largest city in Turkey, Şanlıurfa has a population of 2.2 million and stands out as one of the country's most significant cities due to its rich history and cultural diversity. Having been home to numerous civilizations throughout history, Şanlıurfa is often called the ground zero of history because it hosts Gobeklitepe, one of the world's oldest known temple sites, dating back 12,000 years. It is also known as the City of Prophets, as it is believed to be the birthplace of Prophet Abraham. The city is a melting pot of different ethnic groups and religions. Turks, Kurds, Arabs, and Assyrians contribute to its diverse social fabric. While Turkish is the official language, many residents also speak Arabic or Kurdish. The city has had different names throughout history. Then it became known as Urfa. However, in 1984, the Turkish Grand National Assembly passed an act granting it the title Şanlı, meaning glorious, in recognition of its role in the Turkish War of Independence in the 1920s. Şanlıurfa is a great destination to visit year-round, but the best time depends on your preferred weather. Temperatures in the city vary significantly by season. If you visit in spring or fall, you'll enjoy a much more pleasant and comfortable climate, ideal for exploring outdoor attractions and wandering through the city's streets. Summer brings intense heat, with temperatures often reaching 40 to 45 degrees Celsius. However, the good news, at least for me, is that it's a dry heat rather than humid. Winter can be chilly and rainy, with temperatures ranging from 13 degrees Celsius to 0 degrees Celsius. We visited in early December, and while it was cool, the weather was still enjoyable. We are driving from Gaziantep to Urfa, which takes approximately 2 hours. However, if you prefer to fly from Istanbul, that is also an option. There are direct flights from both airports in Istanbul to Şanlıurfa Airport, which is located 34 kilometers from the city center. However, if you'd like to book a private tour, you can check out our tour options at remindertour.com. We recommend staying in the city center, as it allows you to explore the main attractions on foot and enjoy a wide variety of local restaurants serving delicious regional cuisine. We spent 2 nights at Harran Hotel and Art, a beautiful traditionally styled hotel in the heart of Urfa. The rooms are spacious, but the best part is how impeccably clean they are. After checking into our hotel, we're kicking off our first day of exploring this amazing place. We're starting with the attractions in the city center, which, by the way, are just a 5-minute walk from our accommodation. The city has one of the most authentic bazaar areas in Turkey, and this place is heavily visited by locals, also tourists. With the unique smell of this place, you can shop anything comes to mind, from handmade leatherworks to antiques. There are tea shops for you to enjoy as well. This necropolis is found just across the street from the Archaeology and Mosaic Museum. It is believed to have been built between the 3rd and 4th centuries AD and was declared an archaeological site in 2012. The site has unearthed 133 rock tombs of the Edessa Kingdom. This area is known for its diverse cave structures, including Roman tombs, reliefs, and mosaics. The Şanlıurfa Castle is situated on a hill in the city center. It is estimated that the castle was constructed on Neolithic ruins, dating back to 10,000 BC. Although the foundations of the castle were laid in ancient times, the present ruins were built between 812 and 814 during the Abbasid period. The castle played an important role during the Crusades and was repaired during the Ottoman period. There is no access to the inner part of the castle due to restoration works, but you can still go up and enjoy the wonderful views of the city center. This place is in the heart of the city and it's one of the most important tourist attractions. Balıklıgöl is also known as the Pool of Abraham, is 150-meter long, 492-foot long, and the pond itself and the hundreds of carp fish in it are of great religious importance and are considered sacred. It attracts both pilgrims and tourists from all around the world. This sacred pool is believed to be the place where the prophet Abraham was miraculously saved from a fire. According to legend, King Nimrod, a tyrannical king who ruled the area around Şanlıurfa, who calls himself a god and forces his people to worship the statues erected in the temples, grew angry at prophet Abraham for opposing idolatry and smashing all the idols in the temple with an axe. He ordered Abraham to be burned alive. However, when prophet Abraham was thrown into the flames, a miracle occurred. The fire turned into water and the burning woods became fish. This is why the pool is filled with sacred fish, which are considered by locals to be holy and are never caught or eaten. Anyone who visits will notice black spots on the backs of the fish. According to legend, these spots are the traces of the gigantic fire from which they emerged.
Merhaba, kolay gelsin. Bu yemek ne kadar?
Bundan 30 ve 50.
50, 30 lira. Tamam. Also, something really nice that you can do here is that you can buy some food for the fish, and this one cost me 30 liras. Actually, there were 4 of this, but I am sharing with our guides as well, so they can throw them. So this is something really nice that you can also do. Look, they are coming. Ah! As you can see, they are all gathering here, trying to grab some food. So this is something nice that you can do for the fish as well. Look how cute they are.
According to legend, the prophet Abraham was born in a cave in Urfa and stayed there for several years to hide from King Nimrod. The king's astrologers told him that a baby would be born who could one day challenge the king's power. To stop this from happening, he ordered all newborn boys to be killed, from the richest families in his palace to the poorest homes. The birthplace of Prophet Abraham in Urfa is a renowned pilgrimage site where visitors come to pray and honor one of history's most esteemed prophets. There is a prayer area within the cave and faucets where pilgrims cleanse their hands with sacred water. This is the Turkey's largest museum complex and one of the country's richest in terms of artifacts. It also houses the world's largest Neolithic collection. The museum showcases a diverse range of artifacts from various periods and cultures, including finds from the Paleolithic era and discoveries from Gobeklitepe, the world's oldest temple. Visitors can also see artifacts from the Chalcolithic, Bronze, Iron, Hellenistic, Roman, Byzantine, and Islamic periods. Some of the most fascinating artifacts that we can see here are the following. Over 11,500 years old, the Balıklıgöl man, also called Urfa man, was carved from a single block of limestone around 9,500 BC. It's not just the oldest statue in Asia, it's also the first known life-size human sculpture in the world. Standing 1.80 meters tall, Urfa man has black obsidian eyes and a simple yet striking human face. It was found in the vicinity of Şanlıurfa Castle in the city center,
No one really knows who he was or why he was made, but seeing him at the Şanlıurfa Museum is an incredible experience. The details carved into his face and body make you wonder about the people who carefully shaped him thousands of years ago. Among the astounding finds at Gobeklitepe is a life-sized wild boar statue made of limestone dating back to 11,000 years ago. What makes this discovery even more remarkable is that it is the first painted sculpture found from its period to the present day. After exploring the main complex of the Şanlıurfa Museum, we highly recommend checking out this section, where you can admire stunning Roman-era mosaics that are 3,000 years old. It is famous for its magnificent hunting scene mosaics depicting Amazon women, whose names are often mentioned in mythology, as well as the Orpheus mosaic and the Life of Achilles mosaic. After visiting all those places, we got hungry and came to this place to try the famous Urfa Kebab. Just as in Gaziantep, Hatay, also Urfa is a very important province when it comes to food. So also here we will be able to try many of those dishes that it will be a little bit difficult to try them in some other provinces outside of Urfa. So this time we are going to be showing you a special dish like, for example, liver. And also many of you already know about this. It's the Urfa Kebab. Who hasn't heard about that one? So this is where it comes from, and we are going to be showing you how it tastes and everything. And also I want to show you all the extra things they just brought to our table. This is not with extra price or anything. This is already included. And as you can see, we have very colorful and very fresh salad. We have also a very delicious sauce. And also we have a special soup, which it kind of seems like yayla çorbası, but this one is cold version. So something very interesting about Şanlıurfa is that because in this region during summer season, it gets really cold. It can reach 40, 45 degrees. So of course they want refreshing foods. So for example, in the salad, what they do as well is they put ice in it, so it will be much more refreshing. We have just received our food, and as you can see here, I ordered one plate with half Urfa Kebab and other half ciğer or liver. And this is exactly how I love the liver. It's super crispy, it's super good. So look at it. So what I will do is I will put it in the sauce to give it more flavor. Now I will show you how we can do this. So we grab a little bit of lavash or tortilla, and then if you want, you can grab a little piece of Urfa Kebab, then put a little bit of sauce with onion, and then afiyet olsun. Now it's time to show you a very special dessert, and that you practically won't be able to find it in many places around Turkey, but in this province, Şanlıurfa. So basically this is a dessert that is called Şıllık, and basically the word in the past it used to be called as şileki, which comes from Kurdish, but in the early 1990s it was like the word was confused and changed by some columnists. So up till nowadays it just stayed as Şıllık. And this dessert consists of kaymak, which is wrapped in a crepe-like pastry, and then it's also topped up with some pistachio. And for the syrup, it was made with molasses syrup, or also known in Turkish as pekmez, and with butter. So let's try it. This is the very first time I'm gonna try this dessert. I have never heard of it until now that we are here in Şanlıurfa. So let's see. I'm very happy because it has kaymak, which I love kaymak, by the way. So let's see.
In our next video, we'll explore the wonders of Göbekli Tepe, the world's oldest temple complex dating back to 12,000 years. Cruise through the sunken city of Halfeti with its breathtaking views, wander to the ancient streets of Harran with its iconic houses, and experience the famous Sıra Gecesi, a cultural night full of music, food, and tradition. Trust me, you will not want to miss this. So hit the subscribe button, turn on the notifications, and I'll see you in part 2.